Good morning, everyone. It's Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness. So I hope that you've had a good week this week. You're almost at the weekend. I'm sure you're excited about that. So we're going to talk today a little bit about produce. So I know I talk a lot about how you should be eating whole natural foods, but let's talk a little bit today about how you should take care of that produce, because I get asked this question a lot, so I thought that I would address it for you. So the question is, why should you always wash your produce first, and how do you do it the right way? So you've stocked your refrigerator with fruits and vegetables, so you're going to eat a healthier diet, but there is an important step that you need to take before you prepare your foods to eat. You really need to wash them. So I get it, you probably rinse off an apple before you take a bite, but there's really more that we need to do to make sure we're rinsing off the pesticides that might be lingering on that fruit. And just a side note here, I often buy organic things, but think about this. Sometimes they put organic next to a field of regular produce and there's a little bit of spray over. So it's always best to wash your produce. So if you want to avoid accidentally ingesting bacteria, mold, or yeast, then you really need to adopt these quick cleaning practices before you dig into your produce. So number one, try to avoid nicked fruits and vegetables. It's not always possible to avoid them when they're bruised or nicked, but if you can, then do so, because pesticides get inside your fruits and vegetables just because of those kinds of things. And that makes it really hard to really clean your produce because it's seeped inside through the cuts. So number two, always wash your produce, even if you don't eat the skin. You might think it doesn't matter if you wash your potatoes or carrots or not, because you're going to peel them, but pathogens can still linger on them, or worse, get inside the parts you plan to eat as you prepare them. So the next one is don't soak your produce. Soaking produce in plain water only makes for a contaminated bath, which makes sense if you think about it. So if you have strawberries and you let them soak, you're allowing them to fester into any pesticides you want to rinse away. So give them a quick wash instead. So you can use a fruit and vegetable wash. When you clean your produce, with a fruit and vegetable wash, you do get rid of pesticides, waxes, and other wanted chemicals on your food. You apply it and then you rinse it anyway to have the cleanest version of the food. You can buy it in the grocery store. It's not hard to get. But before you reach for a fruit and vegetable wash at the store, those can be pretty pricey. So you can easily make your own ingredients. So of course, if you want to go the lazy route, and I'm sorry, I don't mean that to sound offensive, but I often do that for quickness. But if you want to save some money, you can do it in an easy way. You can mix 2 cups of water with 1/4 cup of white vinegar and then 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can put that into a clean spray bottle, then you squirt it onto your produce, let that solution sit for a few minutes, and then rinse it away. So if you don't have any vinegar, then just mix a cup of water with 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. So that makes a foamier mixture, and you can spray on that, leave it for 5 minutes, and then just rinse it. So those are easy, simple ways for you to clean your produce so that you can be healthier. So one word of caution. So we often buy things in bags that say triple washed 4 times. I still clean my vegetables. I still wash them off because I really want to make sure I've got a clean product. So I hope that that's helpful to you. If you want to find out more about me, go to holistic-healthandwellness.com. You can get on a free call with me there, and I would love to chat with you about any health issues you have. So I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.